Hey chat, it's 2025, same channel, same old me. Today we're going to be talking about anything I want to because I can just talk about anything that I want to. If you think about it, talking about things is just sort of very natural for humans to do, apparently. And then if you spend a long time in isolation, believe it or not, you can still actually communicate with other people. I think that's a great thing about people and what they do. And now I'm trying to think of the sentences as I'm saying them, and then I'm just sort of messing up my entire fucking brain, and then I'm like, bleh. Listen, my last video, Yappersville, got me like 64 views, and that's like my most viewed video in this sort of format, this sort of impromptu vlogging format that I've done before. And also my audio interface has this really cool problem where if it doesn't hear sound, it just turns off for some reason, and sometimes it doesn't. But like I've had to play sounds continuously to make sure that my Lexicon Lambda doesn't turn off, and it's like really annoying to deal with, and I don't have to deal with it like at work or anything, or like in any other scenario. At home, where like I'm most chill and comfortable, it just keeps turning off and I can't stand it. I really don't understand it. Also, everybody in my city, or maybe even the UK, has a cold, which is great. It's really great to do that sort of work that I do, where you're talking most of the day and you've got a cold. So that's really fun to deal with, and that's sort of like a headache and just like a sore throat, and then your mouth is sort of dry because like you're sort of bunged up in your nose, and then when you go to bed you're just breathing through your mouth half the time and you don't even realize. And then now I have to get up early because I have to get a bus into my office, because actually the office that I work at is actually in an office, because before we were just like in a place that happened to be an office sort of thing, but now it's like an officey looking office, if you get what I mean. If you don't get what I mean, like, that's completely understandable. Have a nice day. Rest in peace, Bozo. What else can I say? I watched Nosferatu the other day. That was pretty poggers. I also watched a film today, which was called She Is Going to Die. She's going to die tomorrow. She is... what is it called? A hello car outside. There was also New Year's Eve, which was really, really cool, and there wasn't like a billion fireworks outside my fucking window. It totally wasn't really loud for about 20 minutes, and then nothing else happened after that, which was great. I'm gonna go on my Letterboxd. So the film was called She Dies Tomorrow, and this woman she's like, I'm going to die, to her friend, and then her friend goes back home and there's a party happening at her brother's house, and then she's like, I'm going to die tomorrow, and then somehow the rest of the party are convinced that also they're going to die tomorrow, but then they just sort of mope about until the next day comes, and also, spoiler alert, they don't die. There's some very trippy sequences, and it's just kind of a weird vibe, but it's like, yeah, real, true, very accurate. It's sort of a good depiction of the human condition, I would say, that you could just die at any point, and it could be tomorrow. And that's kind of scary, but also not, because it doesn't really matter. I'd say my life's philosophy would be the Queen song Bohemian Rhapsody, where he's like, it doesn't really matter, nothing really matters to me. Do 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 do. Just forget about the stuff about killing a man, because I haven't done that in just a little while. Not since 2024. Am I right, gamers? I'm kind of parched. I should really drink my water that I filled up in my Fanta bottle. But I haven't, because I'm silly. I'm a silly, silly man. And that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you also didn't enjoy. And if you kind of hated this, kind of didn't, I need like ambivalent likes or comments about this content, and I'll keep it coming for you. And by you, I mean me. I'll keep it coming for me, because I'm going to watch this video back 30 times on an alt to get it into the algorithm, because I'm gaming the system. Go fuck yourself. The guy in charge of YouTube now. Rest in peace, Susan Wojcicki.